All right, I think we are live. Just bear with me 1 second. I am attempting to navigate off stream, well, off camera, my old Switch, because I need to get to a very specific part. Ah, crud, I can't find the island. How's everybody doing? Sheila, Kirby, all my lurkers, happy Saturday. Sorry for the delayed stream today. Adulting is fun sometimes, as I'm sure you all are aware. Sheila, question for you. Did you get your Switch too? If so, are you enjoying it? That was my important question for you. If I remember correctly, we had a side conversation. You were getting the Switch number 2. And I hope it's going well. Hopefully I'm live. I think I'm live. Yes, hey, let's go. Bigger question now. Are you getting the Ditto game, aka Pokopia? Okay. Today we're doing something a little bit different. I'm still working on... Wow, that is a delay. Hold on. I think y'all can hear the audio delay. Give me a second. Hold on, let's do this. Put this back in. Is there a delay in audio? Marie! Hold on. I think we got a delay in audio. Let me walk up. Oh, there is a delay in audio. How about this? Let me do this. It ain't a stream until there's computer problems. Hold on. We're going to go to this. We're going to put the power to switch off. Power to switch back on. Marie, how's your Saturday going? We're going to power to switch back on. There was so much stuff that happened in the past few days. I don't even know where to start today's conversation with. But I do want to say congratulations to Sheila for getting her Switch number 2 with the updated Animal Crossing and potentially Pokopia. I did. Y'all have no idea how excited I am for Pokopia. I requested my next Thursday is Nintendo's release of Pokopia. I requested half of the day off, so I'm gonna be working in the morning. Right after, as soon as my remote day work ends, I am turning stream on and we're playing Pokopia. I cannot wait. The only thing that concerns me with Pokopia is... Okay, hold on. Oh my god, the audio is not synced. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on, I'm trying to get... Oh my god, why is this... Hold on. Y'all can hear the switch. My hands right here. Okay, why is it not syncing properly? The audio... Come on, come on, come on. Work for me. Work with me. Pokemon, not sure. I don't know what it's about. Oh, let me tell you. Kirby, you don't know either? Hold on. Marie, do you know about Pokopia? Okay, please. All right, I'm going to sit down. Oh my god, there is a delay. Hold on. Properties, advanced audio. We're going to switch to, and we're doing... Oh, that's the audio. Hold on. Can we just do 0? All right. Wow, that is even a bigger delay. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna turn off the game music and turn on our Clio music. And we'll fix that issue in the future. Yes, but pack. Ooh, I don't completely understand that. So, Pokopia is, imagine Pokemon meets Minecraft meets Animal Crossing. I'm going to give it a shot at probably 2 p.m. EST on Thursday and see how the game works out. Marshall donated the money for us to get the game. And so much appreciated that too. Wait, consider turn down video settings. No idea what just flashed on my screen. But hold on, y'all don't know what that is. Hold on. But we're gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna do desktop audio. We're gonna mute this. I am going to show you all what Pokopia is before we get on to today's stream. Pokopia. Hold on, this is Pokopia. Warm, how you doing? Welcome. He's got a bear. Oh, this is an announcement too. Hey, TV. Hey, living room.
Is that curious-looking stereo a Rotom? Did it get enticed by the music and hop inside? It's really energetic and seems to go by DJ Rotom. What happens if you give it a CD in the game?
I did not see this in the trailer yesterday. So basically, the Pokemon are essentially like the villagers in Animal Crossing, but they all have different
Pokopia.
abilities. You know, Pokemon.
Ditto
So you're a
first
Ditto.
Encounters Professor Tangrowth in a wasteland that was once a town.
This is literally Minecraft. So you get to build stuff, craft stuff, and the Pokemon are essentially villagers, like in Animal Crossing.
Ditto is working alongside other Pokemon to develop the town. Wow!
So everything has special abilities, and I can't wait for this game. I'm not gonna sure if I get copyright stricken or not, but all you need to know is with this game, essentially, you know how like in Animal Crossing we had the Slumber Island going on and everyone came over and helped, but I had to be online for that. With this game, with this island, or however they want to frame it, once I start the island, I don't have to be on. Like Sheila, Kirby, Worm, Marie, everybody can just log on whenever they have time to work on it while I'm gone. That is a game changer. But I'm really curious how the game's gonna play. That Thursday stream, I'm probably gonna make at least 2 hours at minimum. But for today's stream, we are gonna be building because it got demolished. It got demolished, and I don't remember the layout. We're gonna be building Nook or No Nook. Care, how you doing? Care, how's your Saturday? So I'm gonna work on the Slumber event off stream, and what I would like to do is build mini games here, because what I'm thinking eventually of doing is, as we grow the channel and everything, I would like to invite viewers over from time to time, play a few games, maybe get a few prizes. I'm still trying to figure out the prize, because those that don't know, hold on, let me find out. Let me see if I can find the thing first. This was the original Nook or No Nook that we did way back. My Saturday's good so far, and yours. It's good. It's hot. If you're from the East Coast, y'all know it's been freezing. It's been one heck of a snowy week. And today, for some reason, it is 50-something degrees. And I'm sweating right now. Oh, man. And I have the PC going right now, and it's hot in this room. So this was originally the Deal or No Deal prize, right? It's not going to change too much. But this was tailored towards streamers. What I would like to do is duplicate one for the viewers. And I'll work with y'all and figure out what the prize or punishment should be once we get it up and running. But for today, I would like to get that set up on this, and I'm going off of memory right now how it looked. I desperately don't remember. So hold on, let me pull up the map. This is the actual main island here. So I think what we're going to do is behind the plaza, this is where we are going to put the Deal or No Deal. So we're going to have to move all these houses here. All right, so whose houses do we have to move first? I have a few stories for y'all. Minor stories. Semi-venting a little bit. But let me just get all the houses done first. So Raymond is the first house to be moved. So Honestly, I'm excited for Pokepia, and I'm also excited to get this done so we can get this started. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with Pokepia yet. I'm curious what we're gonna see on Thursday in terms of what's gonna be available as tools and how creative we can actually be on that game. And eventually I would, if we stream it enough and people like it, for those that can't afford it, I would like to give one away eventually. And thank you again to the one that just came in, Marshall Simmons, who is probably at work today. I would like to eventually do something on that game, so we'll stream both Animal Crossing and Pokepia, most likely. Unless the game's tanks, but from the trailer, it looks really, really fun right now. Let's talk infrastructure. We need to get Nook or no Nook running. And I know I have a thing about streams where you work on a little bit of the island and leave it. I'm gonna try and get it all done in one go today. So I'm gonna like laser focus, share some stories with y'all, and just like knock this out. I've been here for almost 12. Oh my god, how much more time do you have left on the island? On the island, at work, and island home. Shoot. Anybody remember who the villager was? It was Raymond, right? I think it was Raymond. That is completely fine. Take as many bells as you need. But since it's warm up here, I can assume for Marie, Marshall, I think everyone else is not South America right now. South of United States of America. That it should be really hot for y'all, considering it's hot for us up here. About 8. Oh my. Marshall, I have a question for you. For those that don't know Marshall apparently works 20 hours a day. Of the 20 hours, how much do you actually get to, you know, goof off? If you're allowed to say it. You know what I'm talking about? I don't think there's any one person in history of mankind that ever worked like a 8-hour a day job, for example, and worked all 8 hours. You know, there's times you can go around, talk with your coworkers, you know, browse on your phone a little bit. I'm curious, like, how much? 77 degrees? Maybe not. Oh, good, that's not too bad. I've never been at a job where... Oh, we're going to put the houses down on the beach for now. Where someone will actually work straight like that. All right, Raymond, welcome to the beach. I wonder if he's too close to the ledge. That's one thing I hope Pokepia does not have. Is limitations to where you can put stuff. This is the spot here. You see over here, that's oh my god. It's 50 degrees here in Connecticut. I am sweating right now. I'm happy it's hotter. But oh my god, wait. Oh, I still hold on. We have to time travel, don't we? I am sweating. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to look out the window. No, if I open the window, it's gonna get a little cold though. But so I want to talk to you all about one thing. Just one thing. I used to think it used to be Connecticut drivers, and then after talking to a lot of folks, I learned it was a United States thing, and after talking to a lot of international folks, it's a worldwide phenomenon with how bad everyone's driving has gotten. To illustrate my point, hold on. Let me log into the game again. I'll give y'all a demo of how bad the driving is in Connecticut, and it's not who you think it is either. Because when you think of bad drivers, right? There's the stereotypes: Asian drivers, women drivers, elderly drivers. All the bad people I've been encountering are the young like by young as in like the 20s and 30s folks that are just recklessly driving. How do I do this again? I have not time traveled in such a long time. Okay. Oh wait. March. Oh wait, tomorrow's March. Holy cow! All right, tomorrow's March. And I don't know if this applies to outside of America truly, but in America, I feel like everyone drives beyond reckless and drives above the speed limit. So the other day, there was a massive, like, really bad car accident in my state, right? So because obviously there was a bad car accident, the back roads got flooded with cars. There was this car in front of me. They had tinted windows, so I couldn't see them fully. Today's my oldest. Hey! Wait, how old? I'm gonna guess late 20s? Well, happy birthday. Are you going out to celebrate with her, or is she doing her own thing? I feel like when you have kids, I'm not a dad yet, but I feel like when you have kids, you relish when they're young and you get to celebrate their birthdays, because as they get older, they kind of want to do their own thing and just like, all right, parents, thank you for helping me out through my life. I'm gonna go celebrate with my friends now. 38. Hey, oh my age. Oh my God, Marcel, your daughter's my age. Oh man, so she was born in 1988. Hey, that's a good year. Brian, Cozy, did you change your name? Brian, how are you doing? Okay, I think that was house 1. We're currently, for those that are coming in, we are trying to move the 3 houses left in the middle. We just moved Raymond's. And yours truly forgot how to time travel for a second. So we moved Raymond. I feel like, no, we're all kids. I know I'm preaching to the choir about this, but we're all kids. We just want to grow up so fast. But then as you get older, you miss those days. Meringue. Okay, meringue. We gotta remember meringue. You miss those days. I did change my... Oh, okay. Last night, I sat with my son. I sat with my son one side, my daughter on the other side of the cabaret. It was clear. What's a cabaret? Marie, you know me. You gotta use some small words with me. I've accomplished so much. I clicked the wrong button, Tom. Bar with performers. Still no idea what that is. All right, let's talk infrastructure and let's do layout changes. But for those that are coming in next Thursday, we're still streaming on Saturday, but next Thursday we are doing the Ditto, aka Pokopia stream. I'm really curious how that game's going to turn out, because how it's going to have impacts with Animal Crossing. It's a very cozy game from what it seems so far. And we're doing meringue. And where's meringue at? Meringue. There we go. Booze bar where people play music and sing. A club? That's the only reference I know. A club? All right. So let's move meringue all the way down south. The year you were born was a leap year. Oh! I forgot what day, what month the leap day falls under too. Right? That's leap year, right? I swear I have a working brain. My wife and I have a nickname for our dog. My dog's name is Layla, for those that don't know. I guess y'all youngsters called it a club. Oh, okay, so it's a club. February. Okay, February. For those that don't know, my dog's name is Layla. And she's not the brightest bulb of the bunch. And we've been calling her Smooth Brain. Because how silly and interesting she is sometimes. There's just one day. Imagine this gap here with snow, right? I'm WALKing my dog. And she's here. And she's freaking out because she's not sure how to get to this side because there's a big giant pile of snow. But to the left of her is a clearing. So all we have to do is just go around and keep going this way. She stood there in pure panic, trying to figure out how to get over the snow. Okay, so let's move this base all the way down to the beach. If she had been born 4 hours later, she would have been a leap year baby. Oh. Yeah, I wonder how... Had she been a leap year baby, right, Marcel? How would you have celebrated her birthday? Would you celebrate it on February 28th? Or would you celebrate it on March 1st? I'm really curious how like folks pick that day. This is the spot. Those that don't know, it took a while for me to click with my smooth brain. On February 29th exists every 4 years. Other than that, It's 28th through the 1st. 28th. Okay, so that's when you celebrate it. That makes sense though. Like right closer to midnight. And those that don't get the smooth brain reference, the way our brains work is we have valleys, we have bumps in our brain where there's neural connections. And when you say smooth brain, that means there's no connections. That's why I call my dog Smooth Brain from time to time. Very sweet little girl. But sometimes she's not the brightest. Oh my gosh, speaking of pets, have any of y'all been keeping up with the monkey in Japan? Punch the monkey? Or is this news for folks? I know I'm late to the game, but the other day I found out finally, after the whole entire world internet, found out Punch was adopted, finally. Hurry, look up Punch the monkey. It's sad at first. Wait, did I time travel yet? Nope. Okay, time travel time. And I don't know what I'm gonna do as prizes just yet. See, depending on those that don't know how Nook or No Nook, aka Deal or No Deal, works, is you have X amount of suitcases. I don't remember the specific amount. And what happens is, in the beginning, you would get to pick one of those suitcases, right? Just one. And then you keep that to the side. And then there's going to be rounds. Each round, you're told, pick 5, 4, 3, whatever suitcases. And what you're hoping for is the least amount of money, because each suitcase contained from anywhere in the actual show. $1 to, I think, $1 million. And from there, you eliminate the suitcases. And what you try to do is eliminate the lower ones, because in between rounds, the banker would call you. And when the banker calls you, he would offer, or she, because we could get a female banker too, would offer you an amount of money based on what suitcases are left. So the higher suitcases you have in terms of the amount, the better your odds are of getting a better offer from the banker, right? So based off of that, at the end, once you're left with one suitcase and the playing field and the original one you picked, you get to choose between which one you want to keep. And the tail end, the one you keep, is your final prize. So to show you, the tail end, you can have $1, you can have $1 million, $500,000, whatever amount. Obviously, yours truly does not have the funds for $1 million prize giveaway. But I would like to do a giveaway as folks come in. So it could be like a stream thing. So in the future, let's say we are working on an island, right? And then maybe 10 minutes before the end of the stream, we'll do a Deal or No Deal game where we invite one person, spin the name of the wheel, invite you over. Depending on the amount of money bells essentially you get in the game, you can walk away with a prize. I don't know what that prize is yet. So I'm going to work with y'all to figure out what the prizes are, because these right here are the prizes for the streamers. So when the streamers play, if they got the 5k bell bag, 10k bell bag, 15k bell bag, you got gifted a membership. If you were, this range, you got 2 gifts. This range, you got 3 gifted membership. This one, you got a little option. Obviously, everyone that's watching and will watch in the future aren't all streamers. Oh, look at the anteater. So I gotta figure out what kind of prizes I could send everyone. Some easy stuff, some hard stuff. And maybe you can end it on, like, once somebody actually hits the 99k bell bag, aka the $1 million bell bag. That could be the end of the game in terms of, like, all right, that was season 1. We'll start season 2 with the viewers. But let me see if I wish they would make this a little faster with the time travel. So one thing I'm looking forward to for Pocopedia is seeing what Nintendo does for that. Marshall, you didn't have to give me off. Hey, I went to Brian's. Marshall, thank you. Brian's. I know you're lurking, but yeah, you remember. And so did Eeny Me, Austin fan, Watch Hazel, and Sherlax. Care. Hold on, I'm gonna try do care. Can I do care? I can't do super. Y'all, I don't have the. Hold on, I need to show y'all what I'm seeing. Marshall, thank you. You didn't have to. You truly didn't have to. But I want to show y'all what I'm seeing. So when I give memberships, look, I click the button. I only have the option to give myself a sticker or super chat. I can't give memberships. For some reason. For some reason. I don't have that option. I can only have that option when it's before the start of the stream. When it started before the start of the stream, that's there. When I hit the start stream button, boom, I only have these two. And it's always been like that, and I don't know why. I don't know why that's the case. Kirby, 9 months. To quote other streamers, we're having a baby. Kirby, 9 months. YouTube hates me. I haven't gotten one gifted. Wait, I have not gotten one gifted membership over a year now. The strange thing, I get one from another YouTube channel. I'm never there. There was one person. I think this was a few months back here. It was a few months ago. I got a random DM on Instagram that say, "Hey, I follow you from time to time. I'm never in your streams that much, but someone gifted me a membership to tell them thank you." And I said, and I realized what you're saying too, Care, is that sometimes the membership, I think honestly, 8 out of 10 times, it goes to somebody that hasn't been in the channel for a while. And I think they do that. I think YouTube honestly does that on purpose to try get that as a coaxing mechanism to get them back into using YouTube, because that's how they make money. YouTube makes money when someone's actively using their platform, whether it's watching a stream, watching a video. They make, they charge for ads, so they take certain parts of the ad revenue, give it to the content creator, and then the chunk of the ad revenue goes to them. So advertising, yeah, because when I get gifted memberships like Nintendo Talk or something like that, I would get an email saying like, "Hey, you got it, whatever," right? I'm like, "Oh shoot, let me go in and thank that person." I bet you that's why, if you're live in chat and chatting away, you have a very small chance to get a membership. I think that's why. That's just my tinfoil hat theory. I have so many tinfoil hat theories. Some of them accurate, some of them aren't probably accurate at all. Audi. Like my tinfoil hat is for Pokepedia, for example. I bet you they want to make Animal Crossing a better online experience for folks, and they're gonna experiment with Pokepedia. And I think what they're gonna do is take some of the stuff there we're gonna see that's gonna be usable in Pokepedia and then apply it to Animal Crossing in 3 years, probably when the next game comes out. Is my guess. Yeah, Marie, gifted memberships are advertising. I used to get them all the time on others, but now no. Hold on, let's talk infrastructure. Oh shoot, what was the name of the person we're moving again? I want layout. Anybody remember the name of the villager we're supposed to move? If anyone was paying attention to my screen just now, because I forgot. Was it Audi? Because we moved Raymond, we moved Meringue, right? There was 2 homes. I forgot who the left one home is, but I think Audi. I think it was Audi. I'm gonna go with Audi. Moment of truth. All right, please be Audi. All right, let's see if I can remember. And then also, some folks also have branded accounts, so those folks can't get memberships at all, which I think they should be changing soon. I hope. But yeah, I think that's the business side of YouTube. You're trying to get folks back into your channel. Last one was in 2024. Oh my god, Care. No. Marshall, thank you again. And thank you, Kirby, for the 9 months. But Care, no. Oh my god. That has been years. Oh boy. Hold on. Audi, and then who's the other one? So I got the right house. Marshall. Okay. You know what I'm going to do with the villagers? Because the only villager I truly, truly care about is Lucky. You know how like we have memberships and stuff? You know what I might do? because I want to do stuff for those folks that are members, is probably eventually something really easy is put your favorite villager on my island. Something very small, but we can rotate. Like each month, it's just bam, you know, replace all the villagers. I'll come over to your island after you get them on your campsite and invite them over specifically from your island so we can get everyone's favorite villager. Oh man, I wish we could nickname the villagers too. Like if Carrot's favorite villager is Road or Roald, I can put like AKA Care here. Been a couple years for me too. That must have been the things that when the things. Oh my god, you too, Sheila. Oh man, I get why YouTube's doing it based on a logic, but at the same time, you gotta reward the current people there. I think that's what happens to a lot of companies in general, not just YouTube. What happens is I think they all focus on the potential clients than the current clients, and if leave the current clients, you know, to pasture. They're like, I think I'm assuming right now, because I've never been an executive like CEO or anything. I'm assuming as a CEO, they probably prioritize, for example, let's say I was the CEO of this island here, and these are our villagers. I would still care for them a little bit from time to time, but my main priority would be to bring in more other villagers. Like these folks are here. If they leave, maybe one or two will leave. Nah, you know, but I'm going to focus more of my energy on bringing new villagers in. And I wonder if YouTube treats the same thing with us. Because I will tell you something. I watch a lot of streams, right, in the community. And I noticed recently, now that I'm keeping track of stuff, I haven't gotten a stream update from any of the folks that are live regularly. For example, EJ Plays, when he did Lost Crusher Standing, didn't get a notification. When Pat was streaming a few times this week, never got a notification. But I got notifications for channels I never heard of before. Really random channels saying like, hey, check this out. Some of them were Animal Crossing related, some of them were Halo related, one was a online game. And I think that's YouTube trying to get, I don't know, I think there's something going on behind the scenes. Oh, there is something going behind the scenes of them just trying to play with the numbers and see how they can increase their viewership count. That's just my guess. Naru, how are you doing? Wait, why aren't you asleep? No, you should be in sleep. Because usually when I'm streaming at 11 my time, you're passed out like at 1 p.m. my time. This is 4:34 p.m. This must be like 3 in the morning for you right now. Go to sleep. Thank you for coming by, but leave. Go to sleep. Go to bed, senor. But I hope you're having a good Saturday, or Sunday in this case. Oh yeah, but the tinfoil hat. I have so many tinfoil hat conspiracies from YouTube to the most minor stuff. For example, there's something I've talked to another coworker of mine today. So stupid. I don't know if y'all will agree with this conspiracy or not. It's not even a conspiracy. It's just a random thing I noticed. We've all gone to the grocery store. I'm assuming we all have. You've all shopped for food. You've all seen everybody check out, right? Never have I ever in my life seen my neighbors unload their groceries from their car into their house. But every single, like, I shop maybe once a week, or at least sometimes twice a week. I would unload my groceries, and I was like, wait, how come I never see my neighbors shop? I don't know, y'all ever see your neighbors do their groceries? But that was just something I noticed. I have 3 houses in front of me, one to the left, one to the right. I've never seen anybody unload their groceries ever. And I've been living here in Connecticut, in this house since 2014. Never seen anybody do their groceries. And when I was living with my parents, never seen anybody move their groceries at all. It's the most random thing. Welcome to the inside of my brain, folks. All right, so let's see. We got one more house left, if I'm correct. Oh, we got a rooster and a frog. Wow. Okay. And Marshall. All right, we gotta move Marshall. Gotta move Marshall. Marshall. Thinking about it, I didn't see mine unloading, and I'm in the middle of 8 houses. Did you run into Pat at all? So, hold on, let me pull up. Without doxing. For those that don't know the state of Connecticut, hold on. Let me pull up the computer screen. I'm gonna look at the picture behind. This is, for those that don't know, this is Connecticut here. From this side here, this is New York area. Over here on the top right there, over there, if you keep going that direction, that's Boston, right? Massachusetts. And over here's Rhode Island. I live somewhere in the state. All you need to know is from this edge here to this middle here area in New Haven, that's an hour. So any stretch from one side of Connecticut to the other is 2 hours. It's a fairly small state, relatively speaking, compared to the rest of America. Let's just say I live in this rough quadrant here. Pat, when he lived in Connecticut, I think he lived over here. So because of that, Marshall, I always thought about it. I was like, you know, Pat and I, it would be funny. We could be in the same city and I wouldn't even know it. But I think Pat lives on the eastern side of Connecticut. I'm on the western side. And if I remember correctly, he moved, right? I think to Rhode Island or something like that. I think that's where his P.O. box is now, Rhode Island. But that's the one stream I have the bell rang for his channel. I have the bell rang for other channels too. Never got a notification whenever he's live or even videos posted. I think those bells and that. I think this is my theory now. And now, oh, he's in Providence. Yeah, so he's about, I want to say 2 hours away from me now. Oh my god, if I can get some of the East Coast streamers together, we can do a live event. That'll be hilarious. Oh my god, I do have connection to an escape room. I wonder if I can get their permission to stream it with streamers. Try to figure it out. Escape room with Pat. Who else is in New York? Is Peyton. There's EJ. Cleo's too far. I think that's everybody, right? Is that all the streamers in New York and Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Rhode Island? Nintendo Talk, Peyton, EJ Plays. I think that's it. Or am I off? I'm trying to think of every single streamer where everyone roughly lives right now. I think those are... Like, the only streamer I don't know where she lives at all is Froggy Crossing. Other than that, I think I have a rough idea of... I think Olive Crossing is... New York? Maybe? I think. Alright, shoot. Who was it? I think it was Marshall. Let's go with Marshall. Oh yeah, this is my other theory about YouTube. I think that you know how like you should hit subscribe, and then if you really want notifications supposedly from that channel, you would ring the bell, right? But sometimes you ring that bell, and I heard this from other folks too, it doesn't always alert you. I think both of those features, mainly the ring the bell notification, is to give YouTube more data about that channel in the sense of, well, we don't have to notify these people. They're more likely to show up anyways. What we're going to do is use that bell as a secret subscriber number to see if we're going to recommend this channel in the future for other folks. I think that's my theory with the bell. So let's say for my channel, I have 1,300 folks that are subscribed to me. Maybe 50 people have the bell ring. Maybe realistically 30. Right? So I bet you on YouTube side, we're like, yeah, we have that subscriber count, but we're looking more at the bell ring. So for like Pat, I bet you his number, I don't know how many subscribers he has now, but imagine like his bell number is like what? Probably 2,000, 3,000. I bet you that's the real subscriber number that YouTube follows. Oh yeah, Wilbo's from New York. Yeah, I forgot. Yes, Wilbo was from New York. Wait, no, didn't he move though? I thought Wilbo moved. Wait, was Wilbo the one that moved literally down the street when he said he was moving? I forgot there was a streamer that did move, but he moved. I think it was a he. Moved down the street. Cootie? Where's Cootie from? Oh man, I forgot where everyone lives. Froggy's Florida? Oh, Froggy's far away. 1700. Yeah, at the minimum, Marie. 1700 is like lowballing it. Like 1700 is just very lowballing. That's like a bad day for Pat. I get notification for all or for person. Oh, you do? Huh. I would like to get data. Get data. Gather data on everyone's input. Okay, so I think we got, at this point, all the houses moved. Save it in. And what I'm gonna do real quick is pull up Nook or no Nook. I think from Twilight Fairy because she streamed it. Nook or no Nook? Twilight Fairy. Nook or no Nook? Animal Crossing. Let me see if I can pull up her video and then we can copy and paste the stream. So I usually get notice for Patrick's AC&H titles, but sometimes he does other stuff and I don't say. Ah, interesting. I would love to see the algorithm that YouTube works with, honestly. Granddaughter has 12 subscribers. She's just, oh, Maurice, send me the link. I'll subscribe. I'll subscribe, Marie. I always love supporting others. That's one thing I tell all my students all the time, especially when they start at my school. I usually give the same speech. I'm not going to give the full speech, but it's along the lines of, hey, you're at the university. One of the biggest benefits of college, besides the debt, is the connections and the amount of doors that can open depending on what field you want to go into. That's one of the biggest, honestly, one of the biggest benefits of college is the doors that can open for you. And I tell everyone also, as you get older, for my students, as you get older, do not forget that doors were open for you when you were younger. And as you grow through your career, to open doors for others too. And I share the same, I have the same philosophy with streaming. Listen, I'm a small channel. I appreciate every single one of you all for being here. Even if I'm a small channel, I like to try. I don't have that much influence, but I like to try and help out others. So if any of y'all ever open up a channel, want to start a channel, that's why I'm always encouraging everybody. Like Marie, I know Marie's not going to start a channel, but like if Marie, Marshall, Sheila, Sheila, you have a channel? I don't think so. Care have a channel. Naru, I don't think has a channel. I don't think Worm does either. But when, you know, when folks start their channels, you know, I do what I can in terms of trying to like help out folks by subscribing, watching your videos. I don't have the influence to be like, hey, Marie's streaming. All right, 1,000 people, go subscribe. I have 6 subs and only 1 post. When you have a video or you stream more, that's when I officially, in my book, that's when you are an official content creator. When you do your first video and your first stream. And you know, when you make your first video, you are going to work your butt off unless it magically trends out of nowhere. For most people, I noticed on your very first video, you work hours and hours on that video to get a few views, and it's okay. Just a big FYI to anybody out there. You're going to work your butt off because you're going to pick and be picky about every single second in that video. Like, this is the best thing ever. Post it and you get like a few views. That's completely okay. Just, I tell myself that all the time too. I put hours in and just like, give it some time. I treat video making, I haven't done that for a while, but I treat video making like homework back in college. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? You know, like when you study hard and you work on that big giant 20-page paper and you are going through Grammarly. Nowadays, I guess you can use AI and refine it a little bit. You know, you were working butt off, you bring it to tutors, the writing center, and you get a C. And then the one time you don't try on an assignment or a study for an exam, that's the time you get an A. And I feel like that also applies to video making sometimes too. Like you will work your butt off and spend hours and hours. If you're lucky, 50, 100 views after a year. And all of a sudden, the one video of you doing something silly, you post it. You're like, well, I'll see how this does, and that ends up being the thousands and thousands of views. How YouTube and how TikTok and Instagram and Twitter works is sometimes an enigma. All right, we get the houses moved. That is the good news. I posted it for my cousin because she was curious about things. Hey, I will say though, my advice for him, if you do decide to be a content creator in future, just to make your name a little shorter. Like the shorter the names, it's usually easier to remember. Just something catchy. It actually doesn't even have to be catchy, just shorter. Okay, hold on. Let me look up the thing. Nook or no Nook? Animal Crossing, deal or no deal? Here it is. This is Twilight's video when she came over to the island way back. Okay, hold on. So Twilight Fire came over. There it is. Okay. So I need to do this. We are gonna copy this. So we're gonna do left screen. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. This is honestly, besides the Lost Race, this is the one thing I'm actually looking forward to the most, bringing this back here. An actual game for viewers to play. Because I feel like sometimes I isolate you all when we do the Lost Race. But with this though, oh, this is going to be a community game. I can't wait. But let's build it first. How do I do this again? I wish this is one complaint about Animal Crossing. The controls on the main island is so different sometimes than the Slumber Island. I have to reteach myself how to use like the design app. Yeah, I probably have another channel. I'd probably do a third for real stuff. Yeah, I think honestly, if you are a content creator, I will focus on one channel at first, and then after you get used to posting consistently, then maybe a second channel. I think once you get to 3+ channels, that's where you have to hire staff. I genuinely think that is when you actually have to hire staff. All right. So the way it works is there are 3 layers in between here. So this is 1 space 2, 3. Hold on. Let's see if we can count. Oh my. All right. Hold on. This is 1. You know what? Hold on. We'll wing this. We will wing this real quick. My goal is just to get this set up and then figure out what we want to do as prizes. What would y'all like, within reason, as a prize? Besides money. Besides straight up me Venmoing you like $20. Besides that, what would you like as a prize? But to what though? Gift card to Nintendo? Amazon? eBay? And then what are the smaller prizes? Gifted memberships. So here's the issue with gifted memberships. We could do gifted memberships, but it'll be to another channel. Won't be to, unless it's like you're a streamer, but this is going to be open to everybody, including non-streamers, right? So, all right, hold on. Let's do this. We are going to go in. Oh my God, go away. I don't want to talk to Adi. Oh God. Is this what like celebrities feel like? When they're walking the street, just trying to do the thing. And it's like, hey, it's so-and-so. It's The Rock. It's whoever. Go away. Please just... Oh my God, this is what celebrities have to do with like paparazzis. Go away. Jesus, go away. Just please go away. Thank you. You know, when I see those videos on Instagram of like a celebrity being mean to a fan, like, please just leave me alone. I get it. Sometimes when I see stuff like this, it's like, oh yeah, Audio just wanted to talk to me. But it's like, no, not right now. Not right now. No, it's not a good time. Okay, so how many spots is it? So this is, I'm gonna try and count here, because it's 2, I think it's 2 pieces, right? It's 1 layer. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8. That was 8, 9, 10, and 11. Is that whole thing here? I think that's the whole thing here. I'm supposed to get ready to leave for a family thing. Not too. Oh, wait. What's the family thing though? Barbecue, picnic, museum, vacation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11. All right, perfect. Okay, then we can fill this back in. Towels! Towels. Speaking of content creators, everyone, Towels Kingdom, aka TK. Oh, I'm gonna start calling you Towels TK now. TK, how's your Saturday doing? Oh man, that's the. There's so many things I wish YouTube would do. If we can just give everyone nicknames in chat. I'll just give everyone so many different nicknames. TK is fine. Okay. Towels, that should be your logo. A towel, like 2 pieces of towel that says TK. That could be your channel logo. Or hold on. Or it could be a towel on top of like your character's head that has the initials TK on there. Something easy for someone to see you, be like, hey, that's TK. And we're like, who's TK? Towels, you know, towels. How you doing, Towels? Woof! How's it going? Woof. You ever played Deal or No Deal? Because we are gonna rebuild this, and then we just gotta figure out the prize pool. Okay. Because what happens is with the Deal or No Deal, whoever's playing has to be able to stand. Like let's say right here, right? And you should be able to just tilt your angle of the camera and see the bottom layer, the middle layer, and the top layer. This is what we're gonna do real quick. I need to go back to Mikasa and grab some random items. Where's Mikasa? Oh, here it is. And then make sure it stacks properly. I just got a new profile picture from Kaylee. Wait, is Kaylee an artist in the community? Because you know I am doing that calendar thing where I'm trying to get artists in the community. Here's my issue, Towel. I'm gonna show you my screen. Imagine this is my streaming screen right here. I'm gonna show you how small my chat actually really is. This is roughly the size of the chat on the screen, so I can't see anybody's picture. I literally can't see anybody's picture. Uh-oh. So, wait, where did the thing go? Hey, there it is. So on your profile, Towels, all I saw was orange and yellow. But that's on my screen because everything is so small. Why can't I open this up? Hey, there we go. All right, let me move the screen back in. Kaylee Games, she does it for Kaylee. Okay, that's good to know. So I'm gonna message Kaylee, April, Artsy, and a few others. I gotta come up with more names. That looks like me, except I got blue eyes. Okay, so there's TK for Towels, and then there could be STK, Sheila Towels Kingdom. Twilight window open. It's Twilight window opening, yeah. Yeah, we got Twilight because Twilight came over here and played Deal or No Deal. Oh my god, can we? Okay, please go away. Now they don't need me. Things have been very random of late. Aw. Hopefully good random. Because when someone tells me stuff's been happening, it's like that can go either way. Alright, so we need stuff in our pockets. So let's do... What is something big and have multiple copies of? Gyroids. Okay. So based off of this thing here, there's 17 here. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So, is it 25? Oh, let me go back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. There's 26 bags. So on Twilight screen, somebody's missing. There's one bag missing. So 26. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 16 here. All right. So we're going to get 16 gyroids real quick. And then we need 10 more. And that'll be 26. Yeah, it's okay. That still doesn't answer my question, Warm. It's okay. Good okay? Bad okay. or Zatoya was just like, yeah, you know, that's okay. All right, so that was 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and then just for the sake of it, let's get, I don't know, what's a regular size thing? Sure, YouTube. Okay, that's 26 items. Let's see if they fit. It's like neutral game. My students hate it when I always ask them. They're like, hey, how's it going? They're like, you know, it's okay. What do you mean by okay? They're like, Trong, do I have to go into this? I was like, yep. What do you mean by it's okay? I tell the students all the time, I'm not like a guidance, I'm not like a psychologist. We do have psychologists at the school, but they always want to talk to me over the psychologist. To call my students, I don't know if anybody ever here any sees counseling or anybody. We have somebody to talk to professionally. Every single person, every single one of my students always say, like, when you go to a psychologist or a counselor, they always ask the same question and never help you. It's just you just get to vent. And I was like, yeah. And then they were like, when you talk to me, it's a lot different. And I don't wait, hold on. So this is one. That's another space. So according to Twilight's screen of when she did this thing with us, it was 1, 2, 3. So there's 8. So it should fit 8. Right. 8 here. Oh, the gyroids. I missed the gyroids. And then boom. By the way, I'm going to attempt to start posting on social media again. So if you're not following me on Instagram, please do. Twitter, I don't know. How do y'all feel about Twitter? I feel like ever since a certain someone took over Twitter, it hasn't been the same. Social workers were... Hey, wait, is that what you do, Worm? All right, so there's 6. And then... All right, 7. Okay, so we need to knock down 1 more on the side. And then we should be good to go. I've immigrated to blue sky. What does that mean? What's blue sky? Towels expand. 0 professional shrink ever helped me, but my husband can set me right with the word, just word 3. I understand. Because I feel like when you ever meet a shrink or a counselor, they always ask, like, so how does that make you feel? Tell me more. How did that make you feel? And it's just the same thing over and over. Twitter alternative? How many social media platforms are there that... Wait, what? I never heard that in my life. Blue Sky? I thought Threads was the alternative. I thought Threads was the alternative to Twitter. Do anybody here not use Threads? Because I'm still trying to figure it out. Twitter is trash. I don't go there. Twitter is straight up like... Never mind. I'm not going to say it. But y'all, I think we're all on the same page. Yeah, Blue Sky is lovely. I have my favorite subject tab that I click to and don't see the trash. Oh. Wait, do anybody here use Threads though? If nobody uses Threads, I'm not gonna bother. But Blue Sky? Hold on, I'm gonna look that up. Blue Sky. Oh, it literally is. It literally is like Twitter. Trending Brit Awards. Schumer. No idea what that is. No idea what that is. Actions. Oh, he's always in the news. Okay. We got this. All right, so that's 8 there. And then we need 3 paces. So let's do this. This is 1, 2, 3. So this has to go up then, right? So that's 1. Oh. 1. Yep. Bingo. I don't care for a meta product. Scary. Oh yeah, forget Instagram is meta, right? Yeah, it's crazy it becomes a monopoly like that. I follow Will Wheat and Stephen Graham Jones. I have no idea who those people are. I never use the Discover tab on Blue Sky. Only my follows, so I don't see trash. So is it just like Twitter where you use hashtags and everything, or is that it's just a Twitter thing? Sorry, y'all. Y'all have to explain a lot of this stuff to me. Okay. And then we do this, this, and we're going to keep going down the list. I'm surprised I ran as... Yeah. I try not to keep up with the news, but I keep up with the news at the same time just because I want to stay informed. Those that don't know, we're going to talk some real stuff, real world stuff right now. When I found out the United States and Israel attacked Iran, my heart sank. Because I know 2 countries that say they will back Iran, China and Russia. And my first thought in my head was, ah, crap, is this World War III? That's my genuine first thought. Because for the most of us, everyone that watches Animal Crossing, for the most part, I don't think anybody has been, maybe like 1 or 2 handful of folks, but no one has ever experienced like real war, like at the world level before. And I was like, I don't want us to be to experience that. Like, I know there's some Iranians that are happy. I know there's other Iranians that are scared. I mean, anybody would be scared if your country got attacked, regardless of how you feel about the current political climate area. Okay. So, I don't know. I hope things get better. My only thing about the world situation is it's the people in charge that make these decisions, whether they're American, non-American, they're Iranian, Russian, whatever. It's always, they always send other people's children to do their bidding. It's never their own kids. That's all. Like, if they had to, by law, if you're going to declare war, you have to send your own kid first before you send other people's kids. That's just my own thoughts and feelings about that. All right, so we got... But happy thoughts, everybody. Happy thoughts. Let's see if we can get... How many is this up here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I feel like there's one more to the side that I don't see. Well, let's see. We're just using the gyroids here. All right, we got that one there. And that's also why I've spent a lot of time watching a lot of other streamers too. Because, you know, it gives you a break. I would rather deal with, you know, like Pat, and I'm going to make something up right now, like Pat versus Kato arguing about, you know, star trees. It's a, like, should it be legal or not legal in Animal Crossing, right? Rather than some of the world stuff sometimes. I miss those star trees. Anyway, I would follow you on Blue Sky. I gotta figure out how that thing works. I gotta figure out how that thing works. Is it Discover? Automatic. Wait, what the heck is feeds? I love my Blue Sky. Wait, so Marie and Towel use Blue Sky. Anybody watching the VOD, let me know if you use Blue Sky. Because at this point, I thought it was just Twitter, and then the alternative was Threads. I honestly never heard of Blue Sky. Feed tab is people you follow. Oh. Okay. So Discover is, you know, whatever's trending in general. So like the day Bad Bunny was playing, Bad Bunny will be on Discover. But then if Marie posted something, that'll be under feeds. Understood. Thank you. That clears it up, actually. Hold on. So that's 1. So this would be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Bingo. All right. And now I need to do this here. And by the way, happy 30th Pokemon year. Those that haven't seen the game, I want to bring this up on Thursday stream. Did everybody watch the trailer? If you did, I need to know your thoughts on the 3 new starters. If you're a Pokemon fan, they announced the new game that's coming out in 2027, which is to be a long time. By 2027 release of the new Pokemon game, they're honestly, I'm thinking November, like late fall, anyways. I need to know what everyone's thinking about the the new starters. It's less Cutter, and I keep my Facebook locked down too. Only people I know IRL meet in the real world, just a few others. I have if y'all find me on Facebook, my Facebook stuff, Marie, I think the last stuff I have on my Facebook, I don't even think. Have I even announced that I'm married on Facebook? I got married in 2014. I think I'm still working in my old job according to Facebook. I have not touched Facebook to post anything at all. Like if you look at my Facebook, I'll only use it to look at Marketplace. To me, this is how social media, all the social media ranks in terms of usage. Facebook to me is exclusively very close friends and families you know in real life. And you'll maybe follow like a celebrity or two. That's to me is Facebook. To me, Facebook's like your most personal stuff. This is where you're gonna post like your children's picture you want to share with others. This is where you post like, you know, family stuff, you going on vacation, like the stuff. And then Instagram to me is the polished version of that, where a lot of other people would see it. And then, so for example, you went to a cafe, right? And you were with your kid, and your kid made a big giant mess. On Facebook, you would post to your family like, hey, look, Marie made a mess yet again, and we're trying to clean it up. But on Instagram, you post a picture of Marie happy at that cafe. Your Facebook on your phone is uncontrollable. On PC, I can control it. I see no ads or other trash. I had a personal Facebook in 2016, but I don't think it's still a thing. The rest of my social media is my brand. Hey, yeah. My Facebook is the only thing that's non-Animal Crossing related. My Facebook is, I just usually check in on Marketplace. And then if anything, maybe some family members. But then if they need me, they'll just text me. I don't gram at all. I think granddaughter does. Not sure. Yeah, it's a lot of... I understand why we have social media. Excuse me. Sorry, I had hiccups. But I think we are either at that point or we're close to it, where we have too much social media. And I think that's why I stepped away from social media for a while. I kept streaming. I like YouTube streaming. I love talking to you all. But when it came to Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, I was like, oh my god, another doom scroll app for everybody. Granddaughter has a lot of artist specifics that she uses. See, that's a good use of it. Hold on, let's see if I can do this correctly now. If I can do this correctly, it should be in this angle here. I use Facebook for friends and family and post what musicals I see, etc. They like to know what I've seen. See, yes. Like, okay, for example, this is a case I would use Facebook over every other social media platform. Let's say I was on a date with an amazing person and nobody in my family met them yet. I would like do a surprise, like, hey, I may have met somebody, smiley face. That is exclusively Facebook. That's not Twitter. That's not anything. Wait, am I off with this? Hold on, let me look. That's this area here. That's this. Okay, I'm correct. I was thinking, wait, hold on. This is because I have to put it in between each of these little lines here. So hold on. Let's see here. I use Instagram a lot more. I think we all have our one platform we love using and then maybe one alternative. Wait, am I doing this right? So this would be... I would scooch this over, right? Yeah, there we go. All right, so that's the right size. I have to eyeball that for a second. Mama Cat, lurking while I'm working. Hey, thank you for coming by. Oh, I was gonna say Mama Cat. Mama Cat. There we go. And then I loved gyroids so much. I wish they would have done more with the gyroids. There's so... Nintendo has so many missed opportunities here. Okay, and then we have 4 more. They should, in theory... Oh, look at this one. Should fit. And this is just spacing it out, and it will... Instead of the barrels, I want to do something else. Oh, we'll probably look on Danny's Island and see what we can come up with for a design. But I hope work is going well, Mama Cat. I know Mama Cat's not a vet, but to me, every time I see Mama Cat's name, I just think of a vet. I think Mama Cat, when I hear Mama Cat, I think of, like... Yeah, that's the name of the veterinarian place. When your pet needs help, go to Mama Cat's. Mama Cat's got everything you need. Okay, so if this was correct with the spacing, that means this should be here. Like, certain names give you certain thoughts. Mama Cat automatically think of either one of two things. The vet or a bakery that has cats coming around. Like, you can come and pet Mama Cat's cat while you get a nice sugar cone, glazed donut or something. Still healing after. Aww. Feel better, Mama Cat. I hope you can hear me. or Mama Cat was just like, hey, I'm here to give you a view, but I can't listen right now. I'm healing still. I can't tolerate any voices in my head. I got music going. That's what I picture Mama Cat doing. Just leg up, stressed about the pain, wishing these meds would kick in a lot sooner and faster. It just has good vibe music going right now. Okay, so in theory, you should be able to see all of that. And then, so it's 26, right? So that is, so let's do one final count here. It should be 26. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so that's 8. That matches. And then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Let's go. All right, we got 17. 10 like hype. Hey, thanks for the 10 likes. You know, I wish we could do. I don't think it's an ability. Like when somebody likes the stream, you see a big giant thumbs up pop up on the screen, like pa. Liked by Towels, pa. Liked by Mama Cat, pa. All that extra stuff on it. So that's 17. That would be 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 20. Ah, shoot. Hold on. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Oh, we did it. No meds except for acetaminophen. I have a really high pain threshold for pain. Oh, man. Do you know when you're going to roughly feel like 90% better, Mama Cat? Did the doctors give you an estimate? Sorry, excuse me. All right, so we got that. Now we just need to find out what we're going to use instead of barrels. Because this was the Western vibes here, but I would like to change up the theme. Something else, and I don't know what yet. So let's go shopping on Danny's Island, aka Canada Crossing, and see what he got. If I can find my way back down to the airport again. I think he's somewhere down here. That's all the stuff I don't like on Twitch. No, that's not. Oh, the big giant thumbs up. Marie's like, keep it simple, Trunk. Shut up. Trunk, be quiet. Keep the stream simple. The most pain meds sicken me, gets me. Yeah, I get it. I used to have, I think I said this last stream, when I got my wisdom teeth removed, they gave me oxycodone. Apparently oxycodone is supposed to be really strong. Didn't do a thing for me. Took it, still felt pain. All right, I want to fly. So on the bottom left of the screen, you should see Twilight Stream, right? I need something that is a tad bit higher so we can post the number there, or we can even post the number there with the item, and then a box of some form that can carry a bag. That's what I'm trying to see if we can figure out. Worst case scenario, we use the same aesthetic, but I would like to give it a different look. Although granddaughter gave my Stardew Dreamlight Valley hubby Harvey as an avatar, it's adorable. Okay, I did get it right. I was like, wait. I'm back to work, light duty. Say Maria gets. Oh, I'm sorry, Mama Cat. If y'all all lived in Connecticut, I would drive by with hot soup for you. Oh my! Can you imagine if we got all the Animal Crossing community to move to one state together? Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. We're all neighbors. All right, let's see. Narnia. Yes, let's fly. Let's go to Narnia. All right, we just need a barrel, a container of some form. We can put a flag on top, and a box. Stardew Valley. I could use a cup of hot. Oh my god, yes. I would love that. I would love that. Oof. Okay. Let's see what Danny Island has. It's been a while since I've been to Danny's little magical switch island. But Danny has everything. Almost everything on this island. So we just need something to give it a nice professional aesthetic for a Deal or No Deal. Oh, maybe a safe. Is there a safe item in Animal Crossing? And it has to fit like a 1x1 too. That's the other thing. My microwave is 6 feet away. BR. I'm not gonna lie. I always wanted a mini fridge next to me, but I know if I got a mini fridge next to me, I would be so lazy. I'm like, I could just live here. Sit in a chair, just live here. Oh, man. Okay. Danny's Island, please load. It would be much appreciated. There we go. Okay, let's go. We are officially on Narnia. We just need... Hey, Mercedes walking around. A 1x1 that would work for Deal or No Deal. Something nice, something clean. Is anybody on Animal Crossing? I can say hi to. Oh, no. Let's see here. Something to put stuff on that looks professional is what I'm going for. Because whatever theme we go for, it's going to apply to the rest of the island for the mini games. Ooh, what does this look like? What does the plastic... That might work as the barrels here. If I flip it around, so all you see is a black. So hold on, we're gonna grab the plainclothes organizer, 2 of those. That's an option. Trying to see here. Man, oh man, I need a treasure island with easy access. I think if you become a member with Danny, you get this island, Marie. And this island, it's rarely busy. Put it that way. On it. Ooh, you know what we could also try? I'm just gonna grab a few things, like the microwave, and see if we could flip that over. Because I think you can put stuff on top of the microwave, right? Hold on, let's see if we can put something on top first. Drop item. Wait, can you not put it on top of the microwave? Uh-oh. No! You need to put stuff... Hold on. Drop item. Drop item. Dang it! Okay, so microwave's not gonna work. Ah! My membership to Pat is the only one I keep. It's $2. I need to lower my membership too. I genuinely need to. I think there's supposed to be a way, and I have not figured out a way. I think I have like $3 membership, right? I think there's supposed to be a way where you can because I think with the gifted memberships, it's $5, right, per membership. I've been looking and I've been digging through YouTube Studio to get the membership gifted because I think I heard they made an announcement that you can lower the gifted membership to like the lowest tier. I think. But if you ever need anything, Marie, just let me know. I can grab stuff for you from this island and bring it over to yours. Maybe this? Come on, stack bottle crates. We're gonna try everything here. We are gonna try. Oh, this here. Light display and stay. Hold on, this might be the winner. We're gonna do this one too. Hold on, we're gonna grab a few of these. Yes, because the light's there, and you can turn the light off when the bell bag's gone. That might be the winner, and we'll look clean. Then we need something small to drop it on, like a box of some form. That looks clean like this. Trash cans. That's not clean. This would be perfect had it been just, you know, without the back piece. This is one thing I'm hoping for Pokepedia. It's a lot more items. Or it's probably going to be less items, to be honest. I'm thinking about it. Because in Animal Crossing, you can have up to 12 players for the Switch too, right? And then 8 players for the regular Switch. Pokepedia, you're limited to 3 other people only. So I think what Nintendo's doing is testing their limits of their console. Seeing like how the amount of items versus how many players can be on that island. But $2 is not bad. $2 for Pat is not bad at all. Hold on, let's see. Where is... Oh, this could also work too if we want to still continue with like a Western theme. I'll grab this. Grab this. I'll grab this. We're just going to try everything here. I need something small to put bell bags on, though. I genuinely need something small. Is there any of the new stuff usable? Oh, that's all the Lego stuff. I need something that's a 1x1 that's small and looks professional and clean. Hey, flower. Lily of the Valleys. Give me something good. Give me something good. Trees. Let's see. What could work as a bell bag thing? Oh, you know what we could do? Is use the light stand and then use a simple panel with the number on it. I think that may work. Let's see. Where is... If I was Danny, where would I put the simple panels? I feel like the simple panel is somewhere over here. They were here. Where is... Where is the simple... Alright, somebody with better eyes. Where have you seen the simple panels? Where's the simple panels? Danny has so much stuff on his island that I don't know where any of the stuff is. Where are... Those that don't know a simple panel, it's literally a panel with a blank white page on it that you can edit to your heart's content. And that would be great. If we could find one. It used to be on Disney's Island, unless he took it away. Drawing back tea, nectar of the gaseous? I'm assuming that's honey. And based on my throat right now, I could use some honey and tea. Where is... Oh, here it is. Okay, found it. Let's go with the black and the white. Anything else we could try? I think... Oh, nah, that's too short. I think that might be all the options we have for the Danish magical island. Oh wait, hold on. No, that doesn't look professional. I mean, we could go to Raton. That's worst case scenario. And I think that's it. I don't know why, but something tells me when it comes to the next Animal Crossing game, they might figure out a way to like not allow people to do magical switches, which is a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. Because to build any island is going to take ages. All right, so let's see what is going to work. Okay, I'm hoping one of them looks nice, because what I would like to do is put the floor, like make it black or marble looking with a little bit of light. That's what I'm hoping. That would be a bad... It would be a bad thing, but it would be a good thing in the sense of it'll force people to play the game as intended by the creators. That's the only good thing I can think of. That's the one thing. That's the one good thing I can think of. Because you can't... But technically you could time travel still. Unless they figure out a way around it. One reason I admire Concerned Ape is that he lets folks mod his game. Who's Concerned Ape? I'm guessing that's the Stardew person? I'm assuming that's the Stardew person. Alright, moment of truth here. We got a bunch of items. I'm hoping one of them works. Alright, let's see. And then let's get the money prep too. Let's do 10,000 bells. Okay. Moment of truth here. Moment of truth as soon as we get to this edge. I finished Stardew Extended multiple. Oh, it is Stardew. Hey, I was right. Okay. First things first. Lighted display today. And then, so what you could do is put the bell bag right there, right? Drop item. And then when you grab the bell bag or the gift, right? You shut off the light. I think that will work. I think that will work. I think that's cute. Drop item. It's the next version. It's the high-end version of what you see in the bottom left of the screen. If not, what else could work here? Checkout counter. That's another option. Let's do 1,000 bells. And then, what else do we have here? Checkout counter. Display stand, lighted display stand. Stacked bottle crates. Let's do 1,000 there. All right. Right now, the light one's winning. This is what you get with like a full month membership, right? This is what you get from Temu. And this is what you get from Homeowner Special. This is the Homeowner Special. This is the we can't afford the proper stands. So we're gonna go with the milk crate here for you. Hold on, what else is there? Microwave. I don't think we could do microwave if I remember correctly. Yeah, I'm thinking that too, Marie. The lightest stand. But now the question is, would this work? With the simple panel. Ooh, that actually does work nicely. Hold on. Let me grab a simple panel. Go down to Milk Crates' Facebook Marketplace. Yes. Have y'all ever done Marketplace? It's the sketchiest thing on earth because I got things from there before. It's like, hold on, that's me at the parking lot at this random place for this item. And I need DIY crafting thingy, don't I? Hold on. Are you in here? Nope. Sometimes I wish the game was a little bit, tiny bit more convenient. All right, where's the DIY stuff? Looks great. Yay! Hold on. Let's see what it looks like with the number first. I just want to see the design. If I just need to pull... some of these things. And next week we could finish it. And then we... Oh my god, we could definitely play a game with each other. Get one person on an island, get a prize going. I wonder what the prizes are. Oh man, besides gift cards. Besides gift cards. Because gift cards are easy. There has to be other prizes too. Oh wait, we need to go to Town Hall. We need the crafting bench. Can you imagine like the $1 million prize is like oh man, like actual money. Let's see here. Let's craft. Yes, customize something. Oh, you can use it directly from your home. I wish I known that. All right, simple panel. Let's go with custom design. I think we had the numbers at one point, right? Okay, so let's just do this. Or this. Just because I can see where the leaves are. And that's where we know we're going to put the numbers. And I just want to make sure the leaves poke enough above the light. Oh, I can't wait. This is going to be such a professional setting. Oh, I'm so excited. Hold on. I'm actually more excited about this now than the Lost Race. Oh, that works. Okay. So that means what I'll do is the number, it's going to fit between the leaves on the right, that line area, that row essentially, and the bottom left. I'm not going to put any leaves on the top row where the left leaf is on the top. So that way you can't see that area. And then when you grab the present, you turn off the light and you can see what's available and what's not available. Oh, and we can set it to nighttime when people come over. So that way it'll be more obvious with the lights off. And you can put floor lights at the bottom too. Be nice. Yes. Yeah. This is the new look here. We have a winner. Okay, we have a winner with this setup right here. Boom. Oh, I'm pumped. All right, y'all. I'm excited. Okay. Hold on. Before we end stream, I still need to figure out one thing with everybody. At least the game is set. What are we doing with the prizes? What are we doing with the prizes? Hold on. Let's see. I think these were the costs for certain things. I think this is everyone's prize at one point here. But that was an old one. So this is for streamers. This is for, I'll put a title. Streamers. And then viewers. What would the prizes be? That's the big question. What would The prizes be. Should I ask AI? Hold on. Animal Crossing, deal or no deal game. What are prizes for a community hosted by a streamer instead of gift cards? I just want to see what ChatGPT comes up with. All right, small prices, early round, low value. But they're naming stuff on the game though. That's not the same. How about real items? Amiibo. Hold on. We're gonna do this. So I'll do this in the red section here. Amiibo. Ooh. Why can't I change it? Amiibo is an option. Or could that be the grand prize too? I asked ChatGPT what could be a prize. You know what the first thing it said was? A car. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna give away a brand spanking new car for the $1 million belt. Oh man. AI, love it, hate it at the same time. Amiibo's an option. Gift cards is another one. And there's something, so digital gifts, physical gifts. What else is there that could be easily sent to you all? Oh, you know what we could also do? This is in the right suitcases, by the way. Amiibo. Merch for any streamer. I think that'll be fun. Because I know sometimes y'all want to buy some merch from folks, but I'll be honest, streamer merch are some of the most expensive stuff out there. So we could do that. And then you know what? Let's sleep on this for all of us. Maybe especially me. And then we'll think of some stuff and then come with a finalized plan. And do a trial run next Saturday at our regular time. Sorry again for a late stream, y'all. But to everyone that came by today, including those that gifted memberships, Marshall, and renewed their membership for 9 months, and everyone that came by and liked the stream, that told me about the new social media platforms, and for counting and helping me out. I appreciate you all so much. But it is 5:30 and I'm getting hungry. Kirby! 9 months. Thank you all so much. Regular stream time next Saturday, I promise. I think, great. Hold on. What's going on next? Hold on, let me check my calendar before I make a promise. Yeah, I'll definitely check out Blue Sky. Hold on, what's going on my calendar? I'm gonna freeze my VTuber real quick. Is anything going on next Saturday? Nope, I just have to take the puppies out. I'm dog sitting. Okay, we are good to go. Next Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, regular time frame. Catch y'all later. And we'll give this a go. We'll figure out what the prizes are. Make it somewhat realistic and affordable for me. And then hopefully one day I make it big and we can up the prices. All right, y'all. Take care. Ciao. Bye, everybody.